It's July 3rd, 2012. For the 9th or 10th time, like I said the other day, I believe my videos were hacked into when I was talking about the Obama health care that was supposedly okayed by the Supreme Court. Bunch of jerks. They're a very inefficient system and they're outdated. Anyway, so they're as outdated as the Electoral College system. When somebody talks about overhauling a government, they need to overhaul all of it. Every last bit of it. Anyway, I hope this one isn't sabotaged too, because the computers seem to all be running slow today. Alright, it's the day before the 4th of July. I don't celebrate the 4th of July. I think that's criminal for anybody to celebrate the 4th of July. No one got any freedom on that day. That's all lies and bullcrap. It's just another little get-together for somebody to do something and watch a bunch of fireworks and get drunk, maybe. Anyway, a reason for people to party, whoop-de-doo. All the wrong reasons. I'm watching a plane fly right now straight across, wondering why it don't just crash right now. Mind over matter. Boom! You know, people think violent thoughts like that when their rights are violated, when everything is done over, and you know, this is not nice to be doing this to a person like me. Of course I'm going to think violent thoughts, think that every time something bad happens to all of you, there's a lot of bugs out here, that I'm glad. I don't care, because nobody cared about me. My cars, my boats, my trucks, my motorhomes all gone. This crappy president, no better than the other. Remember I said you have a dual government, Democrat, Republican. It's a dual dictatorship. It is plural dictatorship. And the power behind the throne, behind the Democrats and Republicans, is the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the rich elite in Europe, the rich elite here in America, and the middle class are just, you know, wannabes, and the poor are, you know, taken advantage of and destroyed. They're knocked off the ladder of success if they're even trying over and over again so many times they just give up. So, I'm trying to move my arrow to keep the video going. I'm laying down, that's right, I don't give a hell. It's already 7 o'clock p.m. No one watches my videos anymore. They're like, I haven't seen the numbers go up at all, because nobody cares about the election. Nobody cares because they've got what they want, or they're satisfied with what they want, or what they basically have. They don't want to improve their lives even more. The sun's going down here on the west coast. It's got a slight cool, no, not really cool breeze, but a semi-cool, semi-lukewarm breeze blowing. I see the planes here coming on down the flight path going down to Burbank Airport right here. A similar plane to the one that flew into the World Trade Center. Looks just like it. Anyway, so I told you what I said about Obama healthcare under the title stress, and the fact that it kills everybody, and that people want this kind of lifestyle, otherwise they wouldn't continue living it. They would shout and rebel and revolt against any injustice done against even one person. So I know that sounds extreme, but isn't it extreme to destroy a person and knock them off the ladder of success and make them start all over again? I think it is. I think it's ridiculous. So this is the 9th or 10th challenge that Obama and Romney and all the other candidates have failed to answer, failed to come forward and debate me on stage. When I say contact me, I mean contact me by this YouTube, and make sure that nobody hacks and erases the contact. Make sure that someone is trying to contact. As a matter of fact, it would be better if you just had a White House briefing and put it on television and mention my name and say, okay, Caesar, we're going to debate you. and do it right away, because I don't want to get close to November. I'm asking the people to revolt against the United States of America. Across the table, across the board, every office, every government official, all of it. And the reason for it is because you need a town tamer. In the Old West, they used to have to hire a gunfighter to come in and try to support and enforce their government, their city government. They had to enforce it with force. And there weren't really that many outlaws. People think there were, but there weren't that many outlaws in the Old West. That's a controversial issue as to who's right and wrong on that. But anyway, so here I am laying down in Canoga Park, and I'm still, I suffer from situational depression every morning. The thoughts race through my mind about all the, I know that it's past and that I can't do anything about it, but see, it shouldn't have happened because I was talking like this before it happened. Many times I was talking like this. Help me, somebody. And anytime somebody tried to help me, there just wasn't the system, the structure of the system, the way it's set up. They'd rather let warehouses sit empty than to rent to me. And now it's too late. What's there to rent to? I don't have my buses, my cars, my hobbies, my research material. I had 35 research projects going. 35! And now I got nothing. Thanks to nosy neighbors, crappy jerks, inconsistent laws and bylaws, and building and safety regulations. They're totally unfair and violate people's civil rights. And again, nobody cares. Who cares? You know. So like I said, my teeth are broken from all the stress that was caused to me because I ended up grinding my teeth away at night. And subconsciously I must be really terribly wanting to get even with all of you, everybody, the whole country. Because, you know, it doesn't make any sense to just pick out one person or the other. Because in the first place, nothing I do to any of you that are out there that did damage directly to me is going to bring my stuff back. And that's what I want more than anything else. And before this happened, I was saying I want my years back because you people kept interfering in my life. So now you have everything. The only thing left is for me to give up my body. And that seems to be what's happening, whether I want it or not, because there's no free dental clinics. People say there are. It's all lies. Once you go in there, there's all these rules and regulations they have to follow. Oh, we're a free dental clinic, but we can only do, and it's a limited number of things they can do dentally for you. That's such a joke. They should be able to do unlimited services in dental, period. That's the end of it. That's why if you elect me Emperor of the United States, institute a new office, and the only way you're going to do that is to revolt against the government. Take your money out of the banks, stop buying gasoline, do this for about 6 months try to do it as best as you can until, I swear to you, we'll get a month and a half before every media will all of a sudden want to interview me because people are listening to me, because people want to revolt. I say they do. I hear them complain every day, but they don't get up and do anything about it because they don't have anybody to follow. And this planet, unfortunately, is built on people following some kind of icon or something that is like Martin Luther King or John F. Kennedy. See, they need to follow the leader. And I say that's not what you need. You don't need to follow the leader. Leader is a piece of blank tape on the end of a tape, a recording tape. It's a blank tape to help you save tape. And that's what a leader is, okay, in the recording industry. And so it's kind of funny how in all truth, you really don't need leaders. You yourself are the leaders. If you say you have a country that's for the people, by the people, and of the people, for the people, by the people, then do it. So anyway, You know, don't mind me. I'm just waiting to die because nobody's going to listen to me until I take my last breath, and then maybe when I'm dead finally. And all this poor, suffering soul suffered from mental problems, mental diseases, and so on, which is really just a lie. That's just a way for the media to cover up the fact that they totally ignored me and wouldn't put me on television, and the only thing that will be left as any kind of evidence of what the city of Los Angeles, the county of Los Angeles, and the federal state of California and the federal government did to me, and they did it two different ways. One, by directly intervening, impeding, and interfering in my life, hurting me with the color of law, and the other one, the colors of laws that were in strict violation of many civil rights of mine. And then the federal government totally ignored me, neglecting me on television, on radio, on every media that exists anywhere, except for the rag magazines. And who reads those but just a bunch of gossips who don't even know how to vote? So, or vote by how the candidate looks, or how pretty she is, or how handsome he is, or whatever. You know, if anybody's sick in this country, it's all of you. And it's a shame that I'm forced to have to live here with nothing now. Absolutely nothing. Except moving my stuff from place to place because I don't have enough money every month to pay the storage prices that they charge in this crappy city. The storage charges should be below what a business and industrial park charges, because you can't work in a storage place. They have all these rules and regulations. You can't be there all the time. You can only go there, technically, put your boxes in, take your boxes out, leave. That's how they want you to. That's how they want you to be. If you hang out there, depending on which storage you're at, a lot, they'll give you a note saying they're going to evict you or kick you off the lot. They threaten you when they're charging twice the amount of money per square foot that a business or industrial park would charge you. So why don't I rent into a business or industrial park? Because the industrial park has rules and regulations too. The owner of the building wants you to go get your own insurance. So if somebody gets hurt while they're around your area that you're renting, they'll have to sue you. They'll sue me, not the owner. It's all wrong. It's all wrong, and it has to be stopped. So I don't know, what to tell you people anymore. I've said it all in all of my videos, but you people don't care. All you care about is your cell phones, and I see everybody on their cell phone or their internet, being on the internet and surfing through the internet, having fun, listening to people like me and making fun of them and turning down the volume and saying rude things about them when you don't even know who they are or how much pain they've gone through and agony. And it's sad. It's sad that I have to live the remaining years of my life waiting to die, unless I kill myself. Waiting to die for what? I'm unhappy. I wake up unhappy. I don't have my research projects anymore. My life has been literally scrapped. Totally scrapped. So I have very little to live for anymore. And it's hard for me to eat because my teeth are all broken. How did my teeth get broken? I explained that in one of my other videos, but nobody cares. Well, it's 14 minutes. I'm just going to close this and upload it. And my next challenge of debate to Obama and Romney will be to, I don't know. All right, let's make it the end of July. You've got till the end of July, the 30th or the 31st, to answer me in regards to appearing in a pre-presidential election. A lot of them, too, because we're going to talk about what the country really needs on that stage. You're going to hear my viewpoints and what I say needs to be done immediately, not just at the federal level, but the state level and the city level. And yes, when I'm in charge, the federal government is going to be able to intervene on a local matter if it involves any kind of civil rights violation. It's not going to be set up the way it is now. which is if your civil rights are violated, you have to become a slave, the citizen, to some crappy $300 an hour blood-sucking attorney so you can file a case in court and then maintain the case until you lose the case and appeal it to the state Supreme Court and appeal it from the local level all the way up to the Supreme Court, which could take years. No, in a civil rights matter, if Rodney King could be such a big deal in riots and all the stuff that happened in the Rodney King affair over civil rights and police brutality, then there's other forms of brutality worse than Rodney King. This financial brutality, mental brutality, civil rights brutality. You don't have to beat somebody up to destroy them. Look at me. The last 200 videos shows how I've been being destroyed slowly and efficiently. All right, so you've got till the end of the month, guys, or some more bad stuff is going to happen on the quantum level. Maybe a bunch of planes will crash. If I were you, I'd debate me before it gets too late. For all of you.